Alright, I'm back in my bedroom this week for another episode of Bobby's Beatdown, Bobby's Beatdown. I'm in my bedroom and it's really great, yeah, because I am doing my beatdown. Lots of things gonna be talking about them, yeah. Beatdown, Bobby.
Bobby's Beatdown, Bobby's Beatdown, Bobby's Beatdown. Bobby's Beatdown.
As you can see, I have now got my bedroom back because my mum rented it out to that Airbnb Portuguese guy, yeah? But then they were going to get married, but then he went back to Portugal and now my mum's all sad. But I've got it exactly how it is. I've got my Bob, oh shit mate. I've got my Bob Marley, I've got my spider, I've got my Captain America, I've got my bow, I've got my lamp, I've got my thing there, yeah? And I've got this Old Spice.
Mate,
What?
where's Timmy?
Timmy? Where is... Mate?
Oh, mate, you better turn him round, mate.
Mate? Where is Timmy, mate? Oh, mate. Oh, there he is. I thought that Portuguese bastard had stolen him, but there he is. I guess it would be a bit of a weird thing to take back to Portugal, wouldn't it? A sticker of Timmy from South Park.
Yeah, probably, mate. But I don't know if they have that out there.
Yeah, they have. They've got South Park in Portugal.
What do they call it?
South Park! No, they don't call it that. They call it South Park! Or sometimes they call it Superbook. Like that. I'm back in my bedroom, how it was, and I've got a lot to talk about. But first, I think we should start the show off, yeah, with our favourite segment, Bobby's Blaze. Bobby's Blaze. What have we got this week, Trevor? Oh, mate. Oh, fucking hell, mate. Oh, grabbing that. Oh, I know what this is. Yeah, because that man... The beat of the week last week was my mate EJ Gunk, yeah? Do you remember when we had dark days with all the... Hey! Oh, yeah, mate, you know it. And he said on Twitter that he was going to sort me out with this sick new blaze, which is called Tarantino's Chin, yeah? And what EJ Gunk didn't know is I could sort it out anyway. So I got some, yeah? I mean, thanks for sending it in the post. I'm still waiting on it, though, yeah? Posting very good. Maybe I wasn't in for the package. Anyway, so...
Package?
Package. Shout out RKelly. You can do whatever you want in your closet. You can piss on any babe that you like, yeah, I don't care. Because you is RKelly. I is the world's greatest, yeah. You is the world's greatest. I believe I am the world's greatest, mate. I'm that star up in the sky, mate. I'm that castle way up high, mate. Yeah, I made it. I'm the world's greatest, mate. Let us try this Tarantino's Chin properly, yeah? Nice girly lighter, Trevor. I'd quite like that you like pink.
Translator, mate.
Translator, mate.
Smoking cigarettes and watching Captain Kangaroo. Now don't tell me I've nothing to do.
Oh, shit, mate. I'm feeling really enthusiastic about everything, yeah? I feel like I want to have an opinion about everything, yeah? I feel like I know all the things about everything and I feel like I can achieve my dreams and I feel like all I want to do is just like be in westerns, yeah? I want to shout at Uma Thurman and I want to put people in ridiculous roles, but I also want to put like walk down the street with all my mates really slowly, yeah? Like this. That is all I want to do when I'm stalking Tarantino's Chin. I sometimes want to dance, yeah?
It was a teenage wedding and the old folks wished him well. You could see that Pierre did
That's how my mum dances.
And now the young monsieur and madame have rung the chapel bell.
and I want you to not be a... I love you, pumpkin. I love you, honey buddy. Be cool, this is a robbery. Any of you fucking pricks move and I'm gonna brap every last one of you, mate. Brap, 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 murk, 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 brap, 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 murk, murk, brap. That was Bobby's Blaze. Bobby's Blaze, Bobby's Blaze. I'm feeling very inspired now and I want to be in every B movie. Seriously, Tarantino, yeah? Sort out your chin. Stop lying like Pinocchio. I've got a new segment that I would like to specially put in, yeah? Because at the moment, I is watching this really funny programme. It's one of my favourite programmes in the world, and it is called Brooklyn 99. And it is like, it's really good. It's got all my favourite people and some really fit babes in it. But my favourite...
It's in it about David Beckham's son when he's older.
What, like, no. Although it would be good to have like a programme called Brooklyn 99, like Curious Case of Brooklyn, and he starts off at being 99 years old, yeah? But then he get, like Victoria and David Beckham, there's like, well, shocked, yeah? Because Victoria Beckham like goes, oh, I've got a baby! And then it's like, it's 99 years old. And they're like, fucking hell, our baby's 99. They've got to like hide it from the public. And then he gets younger and younger. I think we just rolled something, Trevor.
Without Andy Samberg.
Without Andy Samberg. I don't know. I think Andy Samberg could like slot into it, shoehorn into it as like his best mate or something.
Not as in.
Not as in, well, maybe. Like Andy Samberg is trying to get his career off the...
As Brooklyn.
As Brooklyn. Yeah.
You could play him. Because he's done old roles and he's done baby roles.
Yeah, right. So, this segment is called, it's particularly about Terry Crews, yeah? And I would like to call it Bobby's Bravehearts. Bobby's Bravehearts. Bobby's Bravehearts. Mate. Right, so, basically, you might know Terry Crews. He is that really buff man, yeah? And he's all like, "Ah!" all the time, yeah? And then, like, he always tells everyone about the fact that he did that Vanessa Carlton thing in that White Chicks film, yeah? Where he's like, making my way downtown, walking fast, mate, fucking hell, I'm singing Vanessa Carlton. But yeah, basically, he was on the Facebook, yeah? And he started this new thing where he's basically admitted that he had a really bad wanking problem, yeah? And like, it's really serious, because I've got one too. I'm going to admit that now, that I has also got a bad wanking problem. Because he was like, oh, do you feel like sometimes you is like jizzing everywhere and it was the sun time and now it's the moon time? And I'm like, yeah, I do. I feel like I'm just doing that all day, mate. All day! Mate, I'm doing that all day! Pop it off, pop it back in, pop it off, pop it back in, mate! I feel like I'm doing that all the time. I feel like I pick up a magazine, yeah? Not that, but like one with fit birds, yeah? And I'm just like jerking it all day, and then Mum's like, Bobby, it's your dinner time. Like, Mum, I'm wanking! And then she's like, fucking shut up! Well, I didn't bring you up to be like this, I was ashamed. And it's much like Terry Crews' wife. She was like, Terry, you've got to stop wanking or it's leaving you, yeah? And then he eventually went to this anti-wanking place. I think what they do in these anti-wanking places is like they tie your hands behind your back like the whole day, and so you can't wank. So you're like I can imagine you get like a really bad back because you're always trying to like suck it instead, yeah, like, but you can't. You can't do it. What? Well, maybe Marilyn Manson can. Marilyn, if you is watching, or Prince or Marilyn, if you is watching my show, tell me, do you suck your own winkle? Do you suck your own dick, mate? Do you suck your own winkle? Do you suck your own dick, mate? Do you suck your own winkle? Do you suck your own dick, mate? Do you suck your own winkle? Do you suck your own dick, mate? Let me know, yeah? We could chat about it. We could like chat about it, and I think it's really good because I think he's a well Braveheart for sticking with it and telling everyone how he basically wanks too much. So yeah, Terry, this one's for you. Ah!
Mate,
Mate,
why didn't he just spray some Old Spice on his dick, mate?
what? So that will he get all the pussy?
No, so that it stung.
What a good idea, Terry. Maybe you
Oh.
could recommend this to all your
Or,
followers.
mate,
What?
or dip your hands
Yeah.
in a big bowl of chili powder, mate.
Yeah.
And then every time you touch your dick, mate, it'll burn, mate.
Mate, I think they do that in them anti-wanking clinics.
Or,
Or what? Lime?
or mate, wrap your hands in barbed wire.
Mate, that's not Pamela Anderson, because that'd make things worse, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Shout
get
out.
jizz all over your hands, mate.
Yeah. Yeah, you
But
would.
like, if you had real metal barbed wire,
Yeah.
just cut up your nuts,
It'll
mate.
cut up your nuts.
Cut up
wouldn't
your
it?
nuts, mate.
Yeah. Cut up your nuts, mate. Cut up your nuts, mate. Cut up your nuts, mate.
Cut off your nuts, mate.
Cut up your nuts, mate. That was Bobby's Bravehearts. Bobby's Bravehearts. Bobby's Bravehearts. Alright, so the other week I went to see Zoolander 2, mate. Yeah, I was well excited, yeah, because the other one is one of my favourite films ever, yeah. I like Blue Steel. And I like how he is not an ambi-turner, yeah? So I was like really excited. I was like, Zoolander 2, it's got Penelope Cruz. I wanna fucking tap that, mate. It was well good. So I went to the cinema, and this is what happened. Basically, Zoolander 2, opening titles, Justin Bellend, he was running through the streets, he was running around, there was people on motorcycles, and they're like, we's gonna brap you, Justin Bieber, Bellend, and he's like, brap, 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 and then Justin Bieber's like, oh, I'm gonna die, I'm a loser, bleh. Justin Bieber dies, and it's like, oh, right, okay, this could be alright then, because, like, Justin Bieber dies in it, and then they like basically give you the backstory of the film, like, and the idea is that Derek Zoolander, he built that school, but then it all toppled down and killed his wife. So because his child gets taken away from him, and Anne's, who is Owen Wilson, his nose is like so crooked in this, it looks a bit like, I don't know, a mountainous range, yeah? And he's like, he's been disfigured and he's sad. And so Ben Stiller's like, Derek Zoolander's like, I'm going to be a hermit and live in the snow. A bit like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant. He's all like beardy and all reclusive. It's a bit weird. So like, basically the whole idea of the film is that there is this new fashion designer who is played by the lovely Kristen Wiig, and she sends them an hologram to Ben Stiller in the mountain snow, and Billy Zane from Titanic delivers it, and he's like, oh, come, she's like, come to my place, yeah? I want you to model again. And so Ben Zoolander's like, okay, I'll go and model again then. And then, so they go to Kristen Wiig, the designer, who's a bit like, I don't know, she's like a wrinkly blonde ballsack maybe, who like floats around like Prince on stage. She like totters around like this, yeah? They're like ridiculed and times have changed, yeah? And he's like, oh, and him and Hans meet up and they're like, oh, we don't know what is going on because times are changing. We is not the same as in the 90s, yeah? We's not the same as the 90s or the early noughties. I don't remember, they blur into one. And so what's happening is, there's like this weird thing where all the celebrities are like dying with this certain pose on their face, and Penelope Cruz is a detective and she's got big tits, yeah? And she's like, hello, I'm Penelope Cruz, I've come to detect what is going on, yeah? And so they all team up and they've got to find out why all the celebrities are getting killed. Sounds good, right? Wrong. It was so boring, mate. It was like one of the worst films in comedy I think I have seen in a long time, yeah? It was really sad because I was so looking forward to it, yeah? Like, basically, I laughed maybe 3 times. And like, I don't want to give spoilers away, yeah? But like, you know how like in the trailer they were like setting up Benedict Cumberbatch? I mean, admittedly, Benedict Cumberbatch, because he's all like, Cumpatch, yeah? Benedict Cumberbatch, because he's like all method, yeah? He actually like got his dick chopped off for the role, yeah? So he was proper transgender. But like, he was only in it for like 5 minutes. What is the point of getting your dick lobbed off for a film for 5 minutes, yeah? Pointless. Well, literally pointless. He had a smooth, moundy vagina, I guess. Oh. And like, the only good bits in it is where Will Ferrell comes into it. Shout out Will Ferrell, you saved a movie. So like, yeah, Zoolander 2. What is that about? Why weren't you as funny, yeah? I didn't get your jokes. I did not understand what was going on, yeah? Sort it out, Zoolander 2. Maybe you could come back with Zoolander 3. You know? Make it better, get some more laughs in there. Not have rubbish celebrities in it. Like, bring back the lead singer of Linkin Park into it and not have Katy Perry. Or weird other people I do not know. Yeah? That was Bobby's Blockbusters. Bobby's Blockbusters! Bobby's Blockbusters, mate! Bobby's Blockbusters! Alright, so I'm gonna drink my classy red wine, yeah, because since I've been staying at Trevor's, I've been like Trevor's mum and drinking classy things like £6 Rachel's red wine, yeah? Smooth and delicate, like the next person I was gonna talk about, yeah? Which is Goldie! Goldie, mate! Goldie, yeah, so Goldie, yeah, he won an award from the for his contribution to music and the BEATZ, yeah, and he was outside Buckingham Palace all like, mate! He was like that with his sexy wife, yeah, and the Queen was like, oh, Goldie, we think your tunes are really good, so I is blasting them all day and all of the night, so I would like to give you an award for your bravery to the BEATZ. And he was like, thanks, Queenie! I'm gonna blaze up with Harry now. Whoa, let's get Blaze on top of the palace. Shout out, Bernie.
R.I.P. Bernie.
R.I.P. Bernie. R.I.P. Bernie. I've got another couple of shout outs to do on my show this week, and this is for people who I love and respect because they're sharing my show all the time and liking my stuff. So my first shout out is to Morbo and Keith. Combined they are Morbo Keith. There is a friend on Facebook as Morbo Keith. They are like station. There is one, yeah. If you don't know who station is, check out Bill and Ted 2, yeah. Or is it Bill and Ted 1 or is it Bill and Ted 5? I don't know, mate, but he is in one of them, yeah? But anyways, Morbo and Keith, they is well funny. They put cats' heads on people's bodies and they make up funny jokes and they put a well good picture of me up to a sexy old vintage lady with a caption about VD, but I don't know what that is, but I think it's like Valentine's Day, maybe, but it was well funny, yeah? So shout out Morbo and Keith. Mate, you is well good. I like your cats, yeah? I want to stroke them. I want to stroke your pussies, Morbo and Keith, yeah? Morbo Keith, I'm going to stroke your pussy. This is maybe a one-off segment that I like to call Bobby's Beatles. Bobby's Beatles. Bobby's Beatles. Bobby's Beatles. Why have I got an episode called Bobby's Beatles, you might ask? But that is because this week it has been the great Beatle George Harrison's birthday, mate! Georgie Harrison, inventor of the guitaring, mate. He invented guitaring, didn't he? Like, yeah, you might think it was Jimi Hendrix, but if it was not for Georgie Harrison, you would not have people being able to do this, yeah? It was all in, mate. He was the best Beatle. He had he was supposedly quite quiet, but he was like quiet. But then when he said a joke, it was so funny that everyone was like really loud. So that was well good. And he was pretty main in the Beatles. He was probably like one of the main Beatles. And like, he wrote quite a lot of good songs for them and did a lot of good things. Like, he went to India and took lots of drugs and learnt lots of them weird big stringed instruments, and he discovered lots of peace and love, and he was just an all-round cool guy, yeah. And like, lots of his solo stuff was really good. Like, it had some fat beats. I mean, a lot of it's well good to smoke to. Like, all of his like chilled out, like, hear me Lord, please don't say that I ignore you. Like, it cuts deep, man, it cuts deep. But then he's also got like upbeat stuff like, I've got my mindset on you, and that video is wicked because all the animals and things are dancing and the sofa's turning round and he does a backflip. He used to be like well elastic, did George Harrison, and he just has so many good songs, and he was so funny, and he did a lot. He did a lot for this place called Bangladesh because they had a lot of problems, and he put on this big party and everyone got involved with it. And he was just well respected, but he died, which was pretty sad. And he had a big garden which he used to look after with lots of gnomes and things, and a big house. But yeah, I just want to give a big shout out to him on his birthday, yeah, because I respect him. He's one of my favourite musicians, yeah. So shout out George Harrison on your birthday week. That was Bobby's Beatles. Bobby's Beatles. Bobby's Beatles, mate. I don't know if you know, but I got some heritage of the Welsh descent, yeah? And on the 2nd of March, it is St David's Day. Do you know what that is? Maybe you don't. But it is when all the Welsh people, they get together and they hold these yellow flowers called daffodils, and they sing in a beautiful voice that sounds a bit like this. Delilah. Anyway, so I like to call this segment Bobby's Blanau Festiniog. Blanau Festiniog. La 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 la. BOREDA, this is Blanau Festiniog. Yeah, so I want to shout out to all my Welsh homies, yeah. I is well in the Welsh hood. I like Goldie Looking Chain, yeah. They's like my favourite band from Wales. And I well want to bang Kerry Matthews. Oh, can you hear? I'm going into my Welsh accent. I think you is strange glue, and I like how you like Mulder and Scully, yeah? Mulder and Scully. And I want to bang you, Kerry's. I don't care that you went out with that guy from EastEnders who was not Beppe but his brother. I think you is well fit.
Gianni, mate.
Gianni. Yeah, she went out with Gianni.
Did she, mate?
Yeah, mate. Not Beppe, Gianni. And who else do I like that as well?
Lost Prophets, mate.
Mate. We do not like the Lost Prophets. We do not want to take the last train home because that is dangerous, yeah? Don't do it. No, scrap that. We well like Feeder. He's got a brand new car, mate. It's like a Jaguar, mate. It's got brand new sheets because I wanked on the last ones, mate. It's got a CD player. Mate. But I don't want to talk about it anymore, mate. Because we've got to move on to the next Welsh person who I love, which is Anthony Hopkins. I want to eat your fava beans, mate. Give me your fava beans, Anthony Hopkins. You is like the sickest villain in the history of film, yeah? I like how you is Welsh too, and I like how you wanted to bone Jodie Foster even though she licked the pussy. He's got some fava beans, mate. And he can be quite mean, mate. He's got a brand new cell. And some nice key Annie. Hopkins. Catherine Zeta-Jones, mate. I wanna be your Zorro. I wanna be my wrinkly Michael Douglas and put my wrinkly weathered dick inside you because it has had so much sex, yeah? I wanna be a sex addict with you, Zia. Zia! Zia the Welsh princess, mate. Mate. BOREDA. BOREDA. Shove that lava bread down your gob, Zia. Christian. You is Welsh like me. We could be friends together. We could be friends together, Christian. Christian. He's not the Welsh speaking person, Welsh. He's the Welsh person of the BOREDA. I was doing activities which make my throat a bit crazy. Oh. Oh, Bobby's bottle. So yeah, I was looking forward to on St David's Day gathering around with my fellow Welsh.
David Tennant, mate.
What?
Is he Welsh?
No, mate.
Oh, damn.
He is Scottish, mate.
On St David's Day, mate.
That I know, mate. But you was getting them confused. It's not celebrating people who is called David. Otherwise, we'd also be celebrating
David Hasselhoff, mate.
David Hasselhoff, David Grohl, David Bowie. Oh, there's a lot of Davids, isn't there?
Yeah, we shouldn't probably name them all.
Alright, I think we almost got all of them though.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of day. It's a celebration of being Welsh and eating lamb and eating leeks and wearing a daffodil. Because that's what being Welsh is all about, yeah. My favourite place in Wales is Cloud9. It is a lovely shop where you can get some nice bling and some pretty pictures, yeah? And it is run by a nice lady. So don't you treat her like shit, yeah? Because she will murk you! And it is in a little town called Caerphon. Caerphon! And it's by a castle, which is quite regal, really. So you should go to Cloud9, the best shop in Wales. Welsh people would find it very difficult to count down because they would have vowels, wouldn't they? So they would not be able to spell as many Welsh words, right? Yeah.
Don't know, mate. Don't watch it.
You don't watch Countdown with that fit blonde. You don't watch Countdown. Dun 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 bum 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 bum. You don't watch it. You don't watch Countdown. You don't know. Give me a vowel. Give me a consonant, Carol. But she's not on it anymore. But there was this well-fit bird called Carol Vorderman. You never seen it. You've not seen it. You've not seen Countdown. You've not seen that new one with Jimmy Carr and it's got my stepdad Sean Rock on it.
Is he your stepdad?
He was my stepdad. But then my mum went off him, so he's not anymore. But he was for like 2 weeks. Yeah.
Interesting, mate. I never knew that.
Interesting, yeah. But yeah, he is on the show. It's called 8 out of 10 Cats Does Countdown. It's like a mashup of 2 shows, yeah. And there's this well-fit, sexy blonde lady who went to Oxford, and she is so clever and sexy. And I wanna smack that. I wanna tap that. I wanna smack that. I wanna tap that, mate. You've not seen it?
No.
Oh. That was Bobby's Blanau Festiniog. 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 Oh, hello, I'm Tom Jones. What? This is the best segment, yeah, because it is Bobby's Beat of the Week. Beat of the Week. Beat of the Week. Bobby's Beat of the Week. Beat of the Week. Bobby's Beat of the Week, right? Bobby's Beat of the Week. Bobby's Beat of the Week. Beat of the Week. Beat of the Week. So, I need to tell you about our good friend Lee Christian, yeah? You might remember him from the segments which is Bobby's Beauties and the main theme which is called Pump and Prod. He might put that on sale soon, I'll let you know, yeah? Anyway, but you can buy the Beauties thing, it's called A New Way. You can go get that. Just Google it, yeah? Google it. Lee Christian, A New Way. It's well good. Anyway, you might know he is in a rock band called Smilex, yeah? Which has been holding it up in Oxfordshire for like 25 years, yeah? And like basically, like there's this new competition for Stone Temple Pilots, and they need a new singer because Scott Whelan died, and that's sad. And that glassy guy from what is it, Limp Bizkit, he can't do it. Yeah, he can't do it anymore because he's got like 25 kids, yeah. So basically, they're like, shit, mate, we need a new lead singer. Well, I tell you who you should vote for. Lee Christian from Smilex, yeah? Because he is the best frontman, and he has done this track with Tom from Smilex, which is a cover of Atlanta, and you should go get it because, like, you can listen to it on SoundCloud, yeah? And basically, you should go onto Stone Temple Pilots page, yeah, and say, Lee Christian is the best frontman. You should have him in your band. He's been holding it up for so long. He's really good at jumping off things, yeah. Just go vote for him, because I can't think of anyone who would be as good as Lee Christian for that band.
What about Tom Jones, mate? Jones Temple Pilots, mate.
Oh, is it you? Is it me? Certain things that we can't see, boyo. I don't know if it would work, Trevor. Mike, what about ever small Temple Pilots?
Right, you were thinking of Perfect Day this then, mate.
I was thinking of Perfect Day. Oh, lately, on a Sunday afternoon. Like that, mate. What about Kylie Minogue Temple Pilots? I am, I said I'm what I said, and I'm not dead, and I'm not myself. Oh, so eat that, Sheila, Barbie, Matilda, waltzing, crocodile, alligator, mate. What about Snoop Temple Pilots? Oh yeah, lately on a Sunday afternoon, she's on my Dizzle Interstate Love Song, yeah. What about them Blur Temple Pilots? And I feel it all depends on the weather. So is it raining in your bedroom? Is it raining in your bedroom, missus?
Lee's probably better.
I think his only contender, yeah, is going to be Kanye Temple Pilots.
He is the greatest living rock
because
star.
he's the greatest living rock star, yeah. So Kanye Temple Pilots.
With his bog roll.
Mate. Anyway, listen, just go and vote Lee Christian. Well, you can't vote him, but you've got to go on Facebook and you've got to go, I think Lee Christian's the best, and tag him in, yeah. Just fucking do it. I'm going to murk you. Shh. Shh. Ah. Shh. Ah. Shh.
She lives in a bungalow. She kills me with rose garden fronds. She waits for me. My love is unusual. It's painted with roses and thorns. With
That was Bobby's Beat of the Week. 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 Nice. Anyway, that was the end of the show. You should subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bobby's Bedroom Beatdown, at Bobby Brown. You should send me an email. Let me review your shit, yeah? BobbyBrown@gmail.com. Follow me on Twitter. Big B, Obby, Big B Round, yeah? Do it, yeah? And you should follow me on Facebook, /Big B Round. Big B, Obby, Big B Round. Mate, alright? Just do it, and I'll see you next time in my bedroom. Bobby's Beatdown, Bobby's Beatdown, Bobby's Bedroom Beatdown. Remember to look up Terry Cruz's videos. Spicy, mate.
Bobby's Beatdown.
Bobby's Beatdown.
Bobby's Beatdown. Bobby's Beatdown.